Well, hello, welcome to London and welcome to the final press conference ahead of the first Queensberry Promotion show of the year. And my goodness, what a show it is. The return of the unbeaten middleweight contender Hamza Sheeraz. He is 18-0, 14 knockouts, 12 KOs in a row. But he is taking on the toughest test of his career. He is taking on a Welsh dragon sat here right next to me who believes he can still breathe a lot of fire into this middleweight division. Cracking fight, we can't wait for that. There are title fights galore on the undercard. Hamza Sheeraz, Liam Williams is your main event. Also, we have the return of Anthony Yarde, clearly one of the best light heavyweights in the world, ahead of a huge 2024. We'll be live on TNT Sports from 7 o'clock. We'll be live in the States on ESPN Plus, and we'll be live on the Queensberry YouTube channel from 5 o'clock. Now, this event is sponsored by 32 Red, Unibet and Hype Energy Drink, and I think hype is really the key word heading into our main event on Saturday. Hamza Sheeraz has been getting all that hype. He's been getting the hype from TNT Sports, from Queensberry, from British boxing fans, but Liam Williams will be finding out whether or not the hype is for real. Do not miss this cracking show to start the year. I'm delighted to be joined by the one and only Francis Warren, and Francis, for Queensberry, just a brilliant start to the year. So many great fights. I know you've got Sam Noakes involved as well, who you manage. Give us your thoughts about this.
Thanks, Dev. It's a great show to kick the year off. I think you've got four gents up here all with different ambitions, but equally it's a very important night for all of them. They've got massive ambitions at different stages of their careers. Masood, I think he's definitely knocking on the door now for that British title. I think Nathaniel Collins is a name that's been mentioned several times for him. I think we'll come back to Sam in a minute. There's quite lots to say about Sam, obviously. The light heavyweight division at the moment is one of those that is, especially in the UK, I think it's one of the hottest divisions in world boxing. You've got a fantastic unification fight out in Saudi between Bivol and Beterbiev. And you've got several guys from the UK knocking on the door. It was a great fight between Josh Baratzi and Dan Aziz last week, and I'm sure Anthony was looking on, definitely chomping at the bit for the winner, who happened to be Joshua Baratzi. I think that's the fight to make for Anthony. So definitely can't be any slip-ups on Saturday. And Hamza sitting to my right, and it's a great opportunity for him to shine against a man who I know very well, Liam. It's very strange for Liam to actually be doing a press conference with Liam in the opposite corner, but Liam's a bit of what he won't mind me saying, an old warhorse in the game these days, and he's going to provide Hamza with his toughest test. So in terms of top of the bill, quality fights, quality opposition, this is a great show to kick the year off with, and just make sure people don't miss out.
Indeed, well said, Francis. Well, let's start with the Commonwealth Silver Featherweight Championship, which will be on the line on Saturday. Masood Abdullah, unbeaten so far in 9 fights, takes on what could be the toughest test of his career. Kes Ashfaq is an Olympian. He's only lost a couple of times, but he contests those losses. And Kes, I'm going to start with you on this one. So many people say no to Masood. All I hear is, he said no, he won't fight Masood, they won't fight Masood. You said yes. Why?
Straight away, it's the way I am. It's the way I'm built. I remember being sat outside the shopping centre with my mum at the time, and Lee, my manager, dropped me a text. Literally, that's all it was. He messaged me, and within 10 minutes, me and my coach both were confirmed. So it's literally all it took. It was because I do believe that I'm good enough. I'm more than capable of getting to world level. And this, again, it's a starting point now, featherweight.
Well, look, Masood's another fighter that's been getting a lot of hype. Do you believe it?
I think he's a good kid. I've got nothing bad to say about the kid. He's a nice kid outside the ring as well, but obviously that changes when that bell goes, and that's what I'm expecting. I'm expecting a good, tough fight, but I do believe that I come out top.
Well, he's got a win over a guy that's beaten you. I don't think we can get away from that. He emphatically beat Mark Leach, and Mark Leach has a win over you. Is that just something that we should ignore? Like, what do you think of that?
Well, around that fight, there was loads of issues. I think most of the super bantamweights in the division at the time would have beaten me that night. There was so many issues before camp, around camp, personal stuff. But this is one of those things. I've moved on from there. I've learned loads from the experience. But yeah, it's just, if him and his team want to take that into account, then it's probably better for me because I know what happened around the team.
Yes, quick question. Do you think I had any issues against Mark?
Issues?
Yeah, I mean, you're saying you had issues. Do you think I had any problems going into that fight?
I wouldn't know.
So, why make up any excuses? You lost, and that was it.
I lost, that was it.
It's plain simple. Don't make up any excuses. Be a man, own up to it, and that's it. I had problems going into with Mark Leach as well.
And that's fine. But
Yeah, but don't make up any excuses.
but it's
Just be like, okay, the better man won, that was it.
okay, if you're looking at that fight, then
No, but
that's fine.
that's what
fine.
it is.
It just seems to me you're looking into that fight, and that's fine with me.
Yeah, but every time I hear this shit, every single time they're like, oh yeah, I had injuries, I had this, I had excuses, but you're never saying anything that actually happened.
Because
What's your excuse for losing to Mark?
because no one needs to know what really happened.
But so why mention it? If no one needs to know, don't talk about it.
Well,
It's plain and simple.
I'll talk about what I want.
So why mention it if you're not going to?
Because I'll talk about what I want.
That's what you do. You talk.
Yeah, I'll talk
Good
about what I
man.
want. It's fine.
I'll tell you what, it's like you two on the other ends of the tables together, isn't it? You're not any closer, mate.
Yes,
I'm sweating.
you've got Sam Note sweating. I don't know if you've got Masood Abdullah sweating, but is he underestimating you?
I don't know. Well, we'll find out on the night. But like I say,
I don't underestimate anyone. I show my opponents my respect. That's my duty. I take every opponent seriously, no matter who they are and whatever they are. And if I lose, I lose. If I win, I win. It doesn't matter. That's part of the sport.
You've been asking for real fights, Masood. This is real. This is an Olympian. This is a guy very much, as you can tell, coming to win. Doesn't really get much realer than this, does it?
No, I mean, listen. I respect Kez a lot. I think he's a great opponent. I think it's a good step in the right direction. I do believe he is better now than what he was for Mark Leach. I think I'm going to get the best Kez there is. Let's see what happens Saturday night. But I just don't like hearing this thing every single time. Oh yeah, I lost because of certain issues. I had issues. Sam Nose has issues. Anthony Yarde has issues. Everybody on this table has issues going into fights. Just don't be real. That's all I'm saying.
I understand that you've been getting messages from fans encouraging you to knock out Kez Ashfaq. I was watching one of your interviews. Is that the case? Tell us more.
That is correct, yeah.
What they saying?
I think just beat this guy up. He's cocky. He keeps making up excuses. That's it.
Do you think Kez is going to touch the canvas in this fight? You tend to put people down.
Listen, I'm not naive. His experience is vastly greater than mine. I don't know. I'm gonna go in there, same as him, 2 hands, 2 legs. I'm gonna hit him with the best shots I can possibly hit, and let's see what happens.
Okay, Kez, let's come to you finally on this fight. I want you to look down the table at Masood Abdullah and tell him what's going to happen on Saturday.
he's getting beat. Simple as that. Since he wants me to be straight to the point, that's as straight as I can be.
Masood, I'm sure you have something to respond with.
Okay.
Well, there we have it. Bubbling up nicely indeed. Commonwealth Silver Featherweight title on the line on Saturday night. Unbeaten Masood Abdullah against Kez Ashfaq. They took that one up very well. Looking forward to that. Let's move up to the lightweight division where we've got 2 unbeaten fighters. Someone's O has got to go. We've got titles galore on the line. The Commonwealth title, the WBC International Silver title, WBO International title, and now also the coveted British Lightweight Championship. The vacant title will be on the line. Sam Notes and Lewis Sylvester. Lewis, let's start with you. Big night for you, big opportunity. You're the English champion. You come into this with plenty of confidence. Your own unbeaten winning streak. Tell us your thoughts.
Yeah, I mean, what a fight. How many titles are on the line? Obviously, I've met Sam before. We've done a few rounds in the past. I mean, that was 3-4 years ago. But massive opportunity for me to come take what Sam's got. And I've trained hard enough in this camp. I've trained very hard. I've left all my eggs in one basket. I've moved to Steffi's house, my manager's house. And I've literally given it my all. So I'm coming to take over.
What do you make of Sam? He looks like a very dangerous lightweight. He looks like he does. He knocks everyone out. What do you make of him?
He's a middleweight, but can make lightweight, can't he? You know what I mean?
Get down and you think I look bad today, you hate it tomorrow. But lucky we were fighting Saturday, isn't it? Saturday I'm going to pick you up one-handed, spin you back.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. You're big, but I'm very quick on my feet. So
You are very quick on your feet, I'll give you
yeah,
that.
but obviously boxing, innit?
Yeah, I'll get you, don't worry. 12 rounds is a long old time.
Oh, it's a big time, man, big time. But like, how many times you been sparring in this camp?
How many times I've been sparring?
Yeah, how many rounds you done in sparring?
Probably 6 to 8 I reckon I've been doing.
Is that it? Yeah.
And I couldn't get through the others.
I like it. No, yeah, it's a great fight. I've got a lot of respect for Sam. He's clearly got power. He wouldn't have got 12 knockouts if he didn't. I've got very good footwear. I'm a back foot fighter, he's a forward fighter. It's going to be bull versus Matador, isn't it?
Do you think he's ever been in with someone like you with your skills?
No, definitely not. I think I've got the best footwork and the best head movement in the lightweight division at the minute. So I feel like I'm going to be tested, he's going to be tested. I think that this is, I might be getting overlooked, I might not be, but we'll see.
You ain't getting overlooked. But as I say to that comment though, head work and footwork don't win fights.
No, I don't know, you're right.
And I will, listen, you pose a lot of problems. And I've been training for that, so obviously Masood and that, we could start all this beef, everyone's all ready to go now, aren't they? But it's good fight, he's trained hard, I've trained hard, Dev, you know, you got your little spoon now trying to get it going, but both respectable lads at the end of the day, and obviously we'll see what happens Saturday.
Are you looking at him as the toughest test of your career so far?
No, without a doubt, I'm not sitting up here saying I've had a harder fight as a pro, no, but I've boxed movies as amateurs and got older within 3 rounds, so 12 rounds is plenty of time.
So what do you think he's going to do? Is this a case of, in your mind, is this him keeping away and you essentially catching up to him?
I think, probably for him as well, this is probably the first fight really that we know each other's game plan, isn't it? To be honest, like really going into it, he's sat on the ball of the mat door and all that, but listen, I think I just do what I'm doing. I've been working on things in camp, same as he has. Listen, all the talking's getting to the end and I can't wait for this to be all finished and we're getting there Saturday.
I can't wait, so a big fry up Sunday morning.
Yeah,
But
mate, had me, mate.
I'm looking forward to it, yeah.
Sam, just for you on this, Maidstone seem to be doing really well right now.
Stone.
They, what they calling you, the hands of Maidstone? Or?
Why are you putting on me? You're doing that, so I'm not the one that comes up with all these names.
Hands
I've
of...
got to agree. Yeah, that's me, yeah. What's his? He's from Maidstone, his hands are made of stone. Sound like we have to go, mate.
Pretty good that. But good time. Is there a British title heading back to Maidstone?
Yeah, yes.
Francis, tell us about this fight and what it means for Sam Noakes as well.
I mean, you know, obviously laughing and joking aside, I know the guys have got great respect for each other. There's been some big fights been talked about for Sam later on in the year. You know, the Gavin Queen's the European, Mark Chamberlain, but he knows that Lewis provides his toughest test so far, and it's not, you know, like I said, it's a laughing and joke here today, but come fight night, there's ultimate respect for Lewis, Sylvester, not just from Sam, but I think from myself and Queensbury and the iBox for actually taking the fight. You know, there was several phone calls made to, you know, it's numerous opponents, and Lewis was the only one that took up the challenge. So fair play to Lewis for being here and putting on a, you know, potentially fight of the night on Saturday night. Sam's, you know, hands of stone, and you know, 12 wins, 12 knockouts. And as his manager, I've got firm belief that Sam can go and do great things in this sport. He's one of the most likeable guys you meet, not just in boxing, not just in sport, but in general, and he deserves every bit of success he gets. He's made several defences of his WBC International Silver, won the Commonwealth, defended that, and now we've got the vacant British, and to add to that, a really good ranking title for the WBO. So we are full steam ahead with Sam's career, and he's got, you know, every opportunity this year to go and make a serious dent in the lightweight division. You're on a European and then world level, you know, early 2025. But there's a man to my left in Lewis Sylvester who's here to stop him doing that. So it's a great fight, and just very much looking forward to seeing Sam, fingers crossed, become you know, multi belt world champion, and get to 13 wins, 13 knockouts.
Well, unlucky for Sam. Lewis, let's come to you for your final word. Just have a little look at Sam down the table. You've said plenty to each other. What's your final word to Sam?
All the best. Keep safe.
Yeah, respect for always,
Good fight, mate, yeah.
See you Saturday.
Yeah.
Well, I'll see you tomorrow as well. The announcers left for you, Dev. Don't make mistakes like that, mate.
Yes, that you will be seeing each other at the weigh-in and the face-off that you're going to do very shortly. Let's keep things moving. This Saturday night as well, I think he's, it's not just my opinion, clearly established right now as one of the best light heavyweights in the world, one of the best out there. Anthony, fight number 28 for you now. That's racking up now, right? But you must feel like a fighter at the peak of his powers after that Beterbiev fight, after everything that you showed. You must feel in a good place.
Time flies. First of all, I want to thank everyone for coming, all the media, everyone in attendance, everyone up here. Yeah, man. Time don't wait for no one. It's been a fantastic career. Been brave, worked hard. I will continue to do so.
How are you feeling heading into this one? It feels like this year could be very, very big for you, and obviously you can't look past your opponent on Saturday.
Of course, all I know about my opponent so far is he's won 32 fights, only lost 3. I'm not overlooking nobody in this whole sport. I've never done so. So it's just going to be another explosive performance from me.
It feels like you're starting to get your flowers a little bit more now. You know, people have criticised in the past, but after that performance against Artur Beterbiev and then seeing how others have performed against him, do you feel like you are getting your flowers and you're getting credit for the bravery that you've shown?
That's never been my focus really, because one thing I know in this sport, you can't please everyone. There's people in this room that are going to like me, people in this room that are not going to like me. And the same for people around the world. You cannot please everyone. Some people will like my style, some people will not like my style. Some people will like the route I've taken, some people will not like the route I've taken. So again, I'm not in the business to be a people pleaser, because that's when you fail. My thing is just do the best I can, keep working, keep knocking people out. That's what's exciting, and keep rising until I get to the top.
Well, there were 2 light heavyweights that did the best they could this weekend just gone, Joshua Buatsi and Dan Aziz. You must have watched it. What did you think?
I watched it. It was an entertaining fight, to be honest. Especially near the end. You know, they started exchanging and things like that. I just see it as they're 2 fighters that are trying to rise to world level. I feel like I've shown a bit of my character, you know, in the fights that I've taken. Going out to Russia, I got offered step aside money. I said, no. Let me go Russia, let me get it cracking. Same thing with Beterbiev. Everyone avoided Beterbiev. I said, no. Bring him, let me fight him. And the same with anyone else. If the fight makes sense, I'll fight anybody. I've proven that I don't need to talk. When it's time, we'll make all these fights happen.
We know you're not the type to call people out. You've never called anyone out in your whole career. The fights just kind of materialise.
Yes.
But it feels like there is a push. Joshua Buatsi has mentioned your name. The fans have been calling for this for years. You sound open to that fight as well. I'm actually hearing he'll be attending on Saturday night as well. Give us your thoughts on that fight.
Only
if we let him.
I think it's a big fight, especially in British boxing. We don't know what route he's going to take. I know he got offered the Bivol fight. He turned it down. We'll see. Hopefully it does happen. I did say, again, I went on Sky and I said I want to fight Buatsi this year. Or the winner this year. Obviously now it's going to be Buatsi. But there's other names. Callum Smith, I'll fight him as well. If I get a world title opportunity tomorrow, I'll take it. That's just how I'm built. I want to become world champion. And yeah, these guys can't hang on me. That's honestly what I believe.
And finally, fireworks Saturday night?
Always. Explosive performance, entertainment for the fans and for the supporters. I don't even like to call them fans, the supporters, people that support the sport.
Fantastic. Thank you very much. And
Lions in the cup!
every time. I saw the hype box jump up. Thank you, Anthony Yarde. Let's move on to the main event. Huge fight. You're not going to do it again, are you?
No.
Right. Huge fight. Hamza Sheeraz. Paul said notes though, but you were sweating earlier from that, and now you're all over the shop. Hamza Sheeraz, 18-0, unbeaten, 14 knockouts, 12 knockouts in a row, takes on Liam Williams. There's the WBC Silver title on the line. The Commonwealth middleweight title is on the line for this fight as well. It's the main event, and we can't wait for it. Let's begin with Liam Williams. Liam, I've been watching your Instagram. I've been watching the training videos, and I'm having to sort of like check the dates and be like, are these videos from like 4 years ago when you were knocking everyone out? They're actually videos from right now. So it looks like you're having a tremendous camp, and you look in great shape for this fight.
Yeah, mate. Camp's gone really well. Trained my nuts off. Yeah, I'm ready. If I'm not ready now, then I never will be. So, you know, I feel like I've turned back the clock a little bit, and you know, I've got back that injection of, you know, just got that killer instinct back, and really digging in and putting the work in. You know, I want to be the best. So, yeah, camp's gone great. Weight loss very well. In great shape. Yeah, I'm ready.
Well, the fight was meant to happen in December. Hamza Sheeraz pulled out with an injury, unavoidable, but can't have been easy for you. Must have been a bit frustrating, having to train over Christmas, right? Did he ruin your Christmas?
Yeah, he did a little bit. To be honest, I was planning to fight in November, yeah.
December.
December. Yeah, I was hoping to fight December and have a couple of weeks, bit of a chill out, but you know, it is what it is. It didn't do me any harm. Stay fit over Christmas. If anything, it made me better for this fight now. So yeah, it is what it is. I still had a little run out. Didn't really take much from it because obviously, for those who've seen, didn't even last a round. It was like 1 minute and something. So yeah, couldn't really take a lot from it, but still going through the process of making the weight. Just going to the arena, your hands wrapped, just everything that comes with it, you know. So yeah, it was good to get that, but you know, this is the real one. This is where we want to be now.
Well, Queensbury, Hamza Sheeraz, Frank Warren. Why have they picked you?
I don't know. Personally, I think it's a bad mistake. You know, they're bringing me in to get beat by this guy, and he's very good. He's talented. He's obviously big for the weight. The list goes on really, but I don't think I'm the right guy for the job. I think you brought in the wrong guy.
Well, let's get Hamza's thoughts on that. Hamza, let's bring you in here. You are defending your titles against this man to my left. He says he's the wrong guy. Give us your thoughts heading into this fight.
First and foremost, as always, I'd like to thank the Almighty Allah for allowing us to be here today. I'd like to thank the media, Francis, Frank, Andy, Alain, my team, Ricky, happy birthday. I'm just looking forward to it. They've put in the work. Don't really have much to say, to be fair, but yeah, put in the work. And yeah, Saturday night, let's go.
Well, he got a fight in. He talked about that fight. He knocked out the fellow in a round. Looked pretty dangerous in there. He says that he's benefited from that fight as well. What did you make of all of that? And has he gained an additional benefit from knocking out someone in a round before you?
I mean, he's always looked dangerous, to be fair. Do you know what I mean? He's got a lot of knockouts. The respect is there, to be fair. I'd be a fool not to. But like I said, in terms of how preparation went for this camp, we prepared for the best version of him come Saturday night.
Do you think the best version still exists?
I mean, in my head for sure. In my head for sure. Like I said, if I didn't think otherwise, I wouldn't have prepared how I prepared and whatnot. And listen, it's my time to shine now. You know what I mean? It's my time to shine. I know you hear that all the time. You get a lot of fighters saying that, but listen, I'll win Saturday night. I win in good fashion. There's big things in 2024.
Well, Liam, when you look at his record, 18-0, 14 knockouts, knocking out 12 people in a row, do you see anyone on there that may have given you trouble, or do you think you'd have done exactly the same?
Not one of them, mate. I would have done exactly the same to every person he's knocked out. And that's no disrespect. He can only beat whatever's put in front of him. But as I said, I would have done exactly the same to every one of them. Yeah.
Is it a padded record then?
No, it's not a padded record. He's had a couple of good wins, couple of stiff wins, but I don't really feel like he's been in with someone yet who's who's really tested him and stuck it on him, you know. On Saturday night, we're gonna see how he holds up there.
Will Unibet have you, and that's our sponsors for this fight, Unibet have you as an underdog, 7-2, just over about 3.5 to 1. Are they right? What do you think? Is it a bit unfair?
Good for them. I couldn't give a fuck where they got me.
Shout out to our sponsors, as always, Liam Williams. Another one for you, Liam. Look, I'm reading some of the comments online about this fight. A lot of people are picking Hamza. I'm sure you don't care. But one comment that I keep seeing is that Liam Williams' punch resistance has gone. They're saying you can't hold a shot anymore. Why is that out there?
They're obviously going off the Eubank loss back, what was it, 2 years ago? Yeah, I'm not going to go into any details, but there was reasons for that, and I obviously know firsthand what the reasons are, but it's not really to talk about here. Again, don't care, leave them, keep believing, and we'll find out Saturday, because, you know, Hamza can punch. He seems to be able to punch very hard, and there's going to be points of the fight where he's going to be hitting me, so we'll soon see what the resistance is like, won't we?
Hamza, your middleweight fights, 2 rounds, 5 rounds, 2 rounds, 2 rounds. Do you think Liam Williams can take you into the second half of the fight on Saturday?
I'd like to think so. I'd like to think so, because there needs to be a point in your career where you need to go past these certain rounds to answer the questions and whatnot. But listen, if that doesn't happen, I won't be complaining.
What's the ideal night for you?
A win, a Hamza Sheeraz win. Listen, that's it. All depends on that. For me to achieve my dreams, for me to make my team proud, and people who invested their time in me. I mean, I've got people flying in from LA, from Dubai today, landing. Do you know what I mean? So I have to put on a performance not for myself, but for them as well. I'm doing this for them as much as I'm doing it for myself.
You think you can stop him?
That's the plan. That's the plan. Like I said, a win is the main priority for now. But the way I've been with Ricky and the way we've been gelling, and obviously with Taz and whatnot, I don't see why I can't do it.
Well, Chris Eubank couldn't do it. Demetrius Andrade couldn't do it. He's only been stopped on a cut from Liam Smith. What makes Hamza Sheeraz so different?
Just the way I am, the way I approach things. I believe my mentality and the way I work in camp is elite level, and I'm rubbing shoulders with great champions in LA as well. So I'm only learning off them. And like I said, listen, at the end of the day, I went to LA for a reason, and I chose Ricky for a reason, because he's seen it, been there, done it. So all I've got to do is listen to him and make it happen, and make the right things happen as well.
Well, Liam, we did an interview when this fight was first supposed to happen. It was back in November. We did the press conference, and you said to me, "I see me chinning him. I've played it in my mind over and over. I know the shot, and I know when I'm going to do it." So that was a little while back now. Do you still see yourself chinning him? Do you know the shot? Do you know where, when?
Yeah, mate. All still the same view, same vision from me. Yeah, it is what it is. I think I'm going to stop him.
Can you tell us this shot, this vision? Can you give us any kind of clue? Maybe let Hamza know.
No, sorry.
Keeping his cards close to his chest there. But you're pretty clear. You just feel that Frank Queensbury, everyone's made a mistake here. You're the wrong guy for this fight.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, as I said, I give him his credit. Quality fighter. I've been quite impressed with him myself. So fair play to him. But I just think the timing's wrong.
Can he afford to stand and trade with you?
We'll see. We'll see.
Yes, we will. Francis, brilliant fight, brilliant main event on Saturday. Give us your kind of thoughts on this fight.
Well, you know, like I've said it always, it's a terrific fight, and two guys who have got ambitions of world level, you know, title fights, you know, very different stages of career. You know, Liam's been there. You know, he's been in world title fights. He's been in big fight nights, and always come through them with flying colours. You know, mate has got the results that. Once I was with him in Miami for the Andrade fight, after an early setback, he showed his true class and his warrior spirit, and he came through that. Alain's Fox fight is the one that I can kind of pick out as maybe the nearest comparison to the frame of Hamza, and Liam coped very well that night with Alain's and dispatched him, so Hamza's got it all to do. That being said, I really do believe that Hamza is the next guy to watch in the middleweight division. I think he's got every single attribute to go on and take on the very best in the world, and I think within the next 12 months you'll see this man with a world title around his waist. I think he's definitely been one to watch for the past 12 to 18 months, and people are really now starting to sort of sit up and take notice. And a win against someone of Liam Williams' calibre and quality would really put Hamza up there.
Liam, just finally, there's been stuff out there from, there's quotes out there about Hamza Sheeraz potentially going on to fight Eubank, fighting Liam Smith, maybe even Nathan Heaney. All of these quotes are out there. Do you think they're just overlooking you?
Yeah, definitely. As I said earlier, I think picked the wrong person. I have seen a couple of things, but who would you like to see him fight next after this? Which obviously hasn't happened yet, but Haney, Smith, Eubank, and I'm thinking, fuck are these guys, what are they talking about? He hasn't beat me yet, and he's not going to. So we'll see how that plays out on Saturday night.
Any final message to Hamza Sheeraz down the table?
No, good luck. I'm ready for a good fight. May the best man win.
And over to you for your final message, Hamza.
Yeah, just saying all the best and looking forward to a great fight.
Fantastic stuff. That is our main event. That is our press conference concluded here. Unbelievable show to kick off the year for Queensbury in 2024. The main event, Hamza Sheeraz, unbeaten in 18, takes on Liam Williams. We've got the return of Anthony Yarde. We've got two unbeaten lightweights going at it for the British title and many other titles. And Masood Abdullah takes on Kaz Ashfaq. Do not miss this. We'll be live on TNT Sports from 7 o'clock. We'll be live on the Queensbury stream from 5 o'clock and live on ESPN Plus in the States. We'll do some face-offs down here and we'll see you tomorrow for the weigh-in. Thank you very much.